When I was in my 20s, I thought I knew a lot of stuff about life. And most of us as young men, nobody really could tell us a lot. But of course, we soon found out that we didn't know everything. And even in my 40s, I figured out I still don't know everything. And you can't know everything. And a lot of times for you to progress in life, you need to listen to those who are veterans. Now, with that being the case, imagine being young, super rich, a superstar in something like the NBA. Everybody's singing your praises. You feel like, nothing can be done to you. And then imagine people then trying to give you advice. You having this problem, it goes under the rug. You having that problem, it goes under the rug. Until your big ego is taken away from you, or it contributes to your downfall. Then you get humbled. That is Ja Morant, all right? None of us have ever been NBA superstars, so I don't know what that feels like. We definitely have never been millionaires. I don't know what it feels like. But one of the issues that we know when it comes to certain brothers is it's hard to tell them something. Even their own parents can't tell them something. And that is what's going on with Ja Morant as a young man. He's having a breakout year this year. He's a talented player, but he don't feel like he can lose. And now we're finding out more about the investigation about Ja Morant. You see, that video that he posted on Instagram last Saturday with him with the gun in the club, that was in Denver. And what does that mean? That means that he brought the gun on the team's plane from Memphis to Denver. All right? He did that. I thought he had the gun that was in Memphis. But of course, that's what happened. And how dumb was he to post that on Instagram? But here's the issue though. People have been trying to talk to Ja Morant, especially Steven Adams. I want to play this clip from Shams Charania from The Rally, and then we'll come back.
The NBA's investigation is ongoing. There's a lot of questions that they need answered, but there's also, Brooke, an investigation that the Colorado Police Department have taken on, and all of this could lead to more disciplinary measures. The Grizzlies have been supporting Morant. They want him to be better, but I think there's an understanding around them, around the league, around players within the Grizzlies that this was bound to come to a head. There have been reoccurring issues with Morant, and now there will be an onus on him to take accountability and take the burden of receiving help, reflecting on his actions. And the team, I'm told, believes that he has taken some level of accountability so far, that he is trying to be understanding and vulnerable in this state, but he needs to get on track, and it's on him at this point to go find that help that he needs. And what's more is, I'm told, guys, that there was a players-only meeting recently where Steven Adams, their veteran center, he spoke out about how the team needs to show better discipline on the road, how they need to stay away from going out when they're on the road. This team is 12-20 on the road this year. They're stellar at home, but that's a poor road record for them. And I'm told those in the room, when Steven Adams spoke out, they knew exactly who he was directing this to. It was no one other than Ja Morant. And so clearly Ja Morant still went out in the early hours of Saturday. That video was posted with the gun, and there's questions. Was the gun his? Did he have a license? Was he traveling with the gun? Where did the gun come from? Was it a friend's? How many other weapons were there? Is it even legal to carry a weapon in the area that they were at? So there's a lot of questions that not only local authorities and also the league need answered.
You see, that is what the Veteran Center tried to help them do, all right? They can't win on the road. One of the reasons why you can't win on the road, you're not focused, all right? Because you're partying, you're hanging out, you're not serious. But see, me knowing black men like I know, right? A black man gonna look at Steven Adams and say, man, what do you know? What do you know, bro? You ain't nobody. I'm Ja Morant. I make more money than you. Who are you to tell me any goddamn thing? Who are you, bro? You ain't nobody. Same thing. I'm gonna tell you like this. Same thing happens on YouTube. Some of these YouTubers, they get hot, You're like, yo, bro, man, I know you hot right now, and I see you doing your thing, man. But that right there, brother, you need to stop posting that kind of stuff. But because they feel like, and at first, when they first see you, like, oh, okay, oh, what's up, O'Shea? He got some things going and all that stuff. Nah, man, they're gonna look at you like, who you think you talking to? I can do what I want to do. Then after that, when you get yourself in a situation where you broke down, all of a sudden now you humble. You see? And let me tell you this in my life. I've noticed something. When you think you know everything and life humble you, and I'm gonna put it like this, and God humbles you, and when you figure out that you don't, let me tell you something. In this life, one thing I've noticed, you gonna listen to somebody, or as my grandma would say, you gonna mind somebody. And my dad used to always tell me, he said, listen, son, either you gonna listen to me, you gonna listen to the police, or you gonna listen to them dudes in jail. But you're gonna mind somebody. And we have a lot of young black men who feel like because they're them, they ain't got consequences. They can do whatever the hell they want. They ain't gotta listen to nobody. They can do whatever they need to do whenever they feel like it. And in this life, you can't do that. I used to have that problem somewhat, talking back and, showing up to work late here and there, not so often. But then you know what that did? It cost me promotions. It cost me the opportunity to get better. And then when I, end up in, going to my own business or going to professional school, don't nobody want to hear your excuses about you sorry. You're a man. I want to tell a lot of you brothers out there, right? When you're a man, you don't get very much error or room for error. You're supposed to do the right thing, do it. Don't let it be that you find yourself, you done worked hard all your life, getting yourself into the NBA or into a position, and you're going to throw it away, or hanging around some idiots that don't care nothing about you. Be where you're supposed to be at. Be thankful for what you got. You get rich, you get some money in your life, you've worked hard, be thankful for that. It's so many people that wish they had your talent. They wish they had your ability to do things, but they don't. And there's people out there like John Morant. Look, hey, the league ain't gonna miss the bro. The NBA is gonna be another John Morant tomorrow. And all a guy needs is an opportunity. He might not be as good as you right away, but we see it all the time. The NBA got a lot of talented players that's gonna come in and not mess their bag up. They gonna come in and not do the wrong thing. There's always somebody willing to take your spot. You're not special, bro. And I'm talking to black men out there that's listening to it under the sound of my voice, because a lot of brothers feel like they are special, and you just might be special to yourself. But this is life, right? People that don't follow rules, they find themselves on the wayside. Terrell Owens was that kind of player. Antonio Brown was that kind of player. Although, Terrell Owens wasn't that bad bringing weapons. Gilbert Arenas. You want to do what you want to do? Fine. You ain't going to be playing basketball no more. You're not going to be rich no more. All right? You're not going to be able to do the things that you're supposed to do anymore. And you're damn sure not going to be in the NBA. And that comes from people not listening. Look at LeBron. LeBron been in the league for I don't know how long. Okay? In the league for years. You ain't never heard LeBron have no scandal like that. Why? Despite LeBron being raised by a single mom, he's always had good mentorship. He's always listened to good mentorship. Too many young black men don't want to listen to nobody. Can't nobody tell you nothing. But that's okay though. Hard head make a soft behind every day, all day. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.